why others could take their seats.
The developments of Nigeria's oil sector over the last few decades has witnessed several complex security challenges, and traditional means of addressing these challenges have not yielded the desired result, hence the drive for greater collaboration among stakeholders in the quest for effective development of this sector, and today's deliberations will foster tangible outcomes that would facilitate a more secure maritime environment. The Nigerian Navy has confirmed the arrest of over 35 ships involved in oil theft since the establishment of Operation Delta Sanity in January this year, and have been arrested and handed over to appropriate prosecuting agencies. Chief of Naval Staff disclosed this today at the Maritime Stakeholders meeting to address emerging security issues arising from the implementation of Petroleum Industry Act, contemporary trends in maritime security, as well as other law enforcement issues with borders on maritime and energy security, which was held today at the Nigerian Navy headquarters in Abuja. Smart TV News report that the meeting, which brings together industry regulators, maritime law enforcement, as well as industry players to discuss critical issues which are germane to maritime and energy security.
The Africa Integrated Maritime Strategy and the National Maritime Strategy has identified that for Africa to be able to exit the poverty domain, that we must ensure that we utilize the resources of the blue economy. And the utilization of these resources depend largely on our ability to provide the enabling environment, particularly in the area of security. The Nigerian Navy has therefore sustained her maritime security operations through surveillance, response, and law enforcement, in addition to collaboration with all maritime stakeholders. We have rejigged our operations and established Operation Delta Sanity this year. The operation has achieved remarkable successes in curbing oil theft as well as other maritime crimes. So far, over 35 ships involved in oil theft have been arrested and handed over to appropriate prosecuting agencies. Other measures have also been put in place to curb pipeline vandalism and illegal refining of crude oil. The Nigerian Navy will continue to lean on your support, especially you in the oil and gas sector, as well as the regulators, to improve Nigeria's daily production output for the enhanced national revenue and economic prosperity of this country. And we are happy to state that over this period, we have achieved tremendous successes in many of our operations. This has resulted in, if you go to the streets of the Niger Delta, you find out that the prevalence of illegally refined products has become a thing of the past. This is because of the effort of the Nigerian Navy and the other law enforcement agencies, and also your cooperation, the industry players. As I've stated earlier, this meeting is an ongoing event, and it gives us opportunity to rub minds, to assess our performance in the last few months, and look at areas where it affects your operation and how we can improve, because you are the people in the field, and whatever information we get from you will help us to be able to redefine our operation, refine our strategies in order to achieve more.
In their goodwill messages, the representative thanked the Nigerian Navy for providing total security and support that led to the reduction of oil theft and pipeline vandalism.
The support you are giving us, the support has been very, very helpful. Through your support, we will be able to achieve a lot, most especially in the area of oil and gas exploration. For now, we are producing about 6 million barrels a day, which would have been possible without your effort. We have seen a lot of improvement in our upstream and the downstream asset. The majority of our downstream assets are well secured, and things are moving good in NNPC. And hopefully, before the end of this year, we are hoping to achieve almost 2 million barrels a day. So this cannot be possible without the support. So we look forward to more of this support and more of this collaboration, and we hope that we are going to get more from the Nigerian Navy.
My name is Engineer Hamada University, and the Executive Commissioner in charge of Development and Production in UPRC. On behalf of the Commission Chief Executive, Engineer Kubulafe, who is unable to attend due to some other national assignments, he brought his greeting and he said he has asked me to convey his goodwill message. So we want to thank you once again for putting this together to basically be appraised and assess all the intervention that Navy has been doing in curbing all of these menace, and also to ensure that you restore peace in the upstream and downstream and in the maritime sector as it were. We want to thank you for this and for putting this workshop together. Just before I proceed, I just want all of us to know that NUPRC is the upstream regulatory agency that regulates the upstream space with respect to technical and economic regulation. And we have been working collaboratively with the Navy with respect to alternative crude evacuation, with respect to patching, with respect to vessel movement, and also with respect to exports. And we have been getting that very good support. I want to thank you, sir, for that. And we will continue to lean on to all your support.
On behalf of the Authority Chief Executive, I can assure the Navy that we will continue to collaborate with it to the point that we be able to achieve a very seamless operation within the mid and downstream of the petroleum industry. And so on that note, I'd like to thank the Chief of Naval Staff for providing this regular platform for a cross-ventilation of ideas between operators and the Nigerian Navy. Without the Nigerian Navy, I don't think that we can go far. And as civilians, I don't think that we acknowledge the work that you do sufficiently.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has over time expressed desire to enhance the ease of doing business within the maritime environment as well as the oil and gas sector in order to eradicate poverty in line with the Renewed Hope agenda.
Of course, you know that one of the key goals of this administration is to promote the development of the blue economy. And that implies making the environment conducive for operators to operate. That is one of the key goals of this administration, and ease of doing business is part of it, making sure that we do not constitute obstacles to the operators. Rather, we should contribute to them being able to perform their duties and produce optimally. So, provision of security is part of ways of increasing, promoting ease of doing business, because if there's no security, the operators cannot operate. Also, ensuring that our arrests and detentions do not impede on the legitimate business operators. We ensure that when we make arrests, we quickly carry out preliminary investigation, and if it was based on wrong information, we quickly release those vessels so that we do not impede businesses. So generally, that is our own contribution, where we feel that we can promote ease of doing business.
Today, I appreciated the effort and the support of the Nigerian Navy for making this possible, because without them, we won't be able to achieve this. So they have been giving us a lot of support, and we're having a reduction in oil theft, and the pipeline vandalism has also decreased significantly, and a lot are presently going on in the industry right now, and we hope that we will sustain this. We'll be able to achieve our target of 2 million barrels per day toward the end of the year.
The Chief of Naval Staff assured that the Nigerian Navy will continue to lean on stakeholder support, especially the oil sector regulators, to improve daily production output for enhanced national revenue and economic prosperity in line with presidential mandates. Laimi Eson, Respite TV.